Welcome back, Five Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, Five Aces here. It's been a while since I last casted some OpenRA. For you it's gonna be roughly a week, but that's thanks to my backlog, which is now dried up. As a result, we're gonna be casting some more late night OpenRA, because I've been super busy with non-OpenRA related stuff, believe it or not. Yeah, real life keeps on happening. Some stuff with the kids, you know, allergies, lice, head lice. Never thought I would see those again after like kindergarten, but yeah, here we are. We had the classic triple lice hat trick, and yeah, just been overall really busy. Also, the final exams, basically the equivalent of the SATs, have been happening, and I had to administer some of those. A healthy good old dose of German language SATs. That was some good fun. Yeah, and apart from that, just a lot of real life stuff. But that need not pertain to you, need not concern you. We are back for some OpenRA, and this time around, we are picking off right where we left off. It is going to be RAGL after the brief intermission. After the dystopian scenario of, what is it, 2034, which is in 8 years, I believe. Yeah, around roughly 10 years, you know. Math checks out. We are back to the dystopian past. Ooh, that is an NG snipe. Of Red Alert, the reddest of all alerts, and we're gonna have a player whom I haven't casted in a long time, but whose style I really enjoy. It is Bain. He's going up against Ultra Lord, aka Upps. I don't think we have casted too many Bain games. Or, I mean, Bain, it's Mr. Cloudy. He's running as Bain this time around. And Ultra obviously is Upps, who has gotten the Bug Hunter badge for himself. Yep. Awesome, good stuff. So the early game, firmly nothing too much of relevance happening other than the engineer slot, but that one is already kind of big, I'd say. Ultra Lord has gone for 3 rockets right now and is playing very defensively, selling off the refinery, which seems to be a go-to strategy. Oh, by the way, now that the early game is a little quiet, let's just briefly share some anecdotes about the kids. One that struck me as super cute. My middle son is now, you know, he's starting to talk a lot, and especially to other people, he's not that social, but if he gets talking, he's talking like a waterfall. And there have been instances of where I wasn't present, and he knows that I'm working at a business academy. So, and the German word for business academy, or the abbreviation, sounds kind of similar to ground beef for whatever reason. I mean, it's just, you know, the acronym. And so he kind of misunderstood that. He misunderstood that as daddy working at ground beef. So he's constantly running around now spouting, "My daddy works at ground beef." And as a result, I've been asked by more than one person by now, "Hey, yo, did you change careers? Are we actually a butcher now?" And apparently, yeah, I'm a butcher now. Five Aces, the 5 Steaks Steakhouse. Welcome to the show. Alright, little push out from the light tank of Upps. You know what? There would have been army superiority for Bain, but he's forfeiting his oil derrick, so... Oh, he's pulling a harvester as well, but Upps is pulling back, so this is mining time lost. Man, the harvester going in a rampage, not finding anything. You're not connecting, buddy. Get back to work. Pride of the working classes certainly is not. He's a lazy strike breaker. Alright, Bain moving forward his MCV. This appears to be the MO, standard MO for this map. Apparently not what Ultra Lord has in mind though. He's gone for no, just 1 light tank. Maybe the move out is going to be spotted. Appears to not be the case. So this does delay your build time because you don't have the build queue for quite a while. So this is actually a sort of risky maneuver. Alright, so what else is happening? Let me know. Here we've got absolute climate catastrophe. We've also got absolutely insane weather. Really good scouting information for Upps, I've gotta say. Triple light tank, so the war forges have actually been fired up. This is looking to be an all-out light vehicle push from Bain. There is an actual expansion MCV here, but the army obviously is going to be lower. Yeah, That is by quite a large margin. What about the production tab? Bain is going for his service depot now, so he's back teching basically. He's soon going to transition to medium tanks, but he's got triple light tank threat. So for now, that can be good, but the first mediums are rolling out of the factory. He's gonna have a little income spike for a little bit. Yeah, so a distinct advantage in the army department, but Upps can obviously make up for this if he catches the flank and just builds some base defenses in the face of Bain, which is, I mean, the bane of any attacking player in OpenRA, because structures just keep on popping up and popping up. It's a whack-a-pillbox 5000. I don't like this concentrated force here, because you usually want the tanks in front. It's not what's happening here. The flank completely unspotted, but there is a spotter. Problem is, this is very vulnerable. Tank superiority has now been achieved for Upps, courtesy of his earlier mediums, but this push may prove to be quite lethal. Oh, light tanks have not revealed their hand. That is beautiful from Bain. He knows that there is a scout, so he's just probably sending one more. Oh! Yep. Ah, the rockets have been revealed though. He's been in rocket firing range, so this is a good position for Upps. He can pull back his harvesters, he can also form a defensive concave, so really good spotting, I'd have to say. And now, yeah, with the pillboxes, this flank has been thoroughly prevented. And Upps can go in a chase now. At the back end of this, there is Bain going for the secondary expansion in the middle. He's also he's sacking this army. I mean, there's gonna be a secondary army though, my friend. Oh, beautiful. Upps knows exactly what's up. Upps is not letting loose here. That is some great game sense from him. He's still gonna lose his first medium almost immediately. Ah! Second one gets retained though. So that's a pretty good read from Upps. He still is going to suffer. His econ... Oh, just don't feed too many units into this now and you're gonna be golden. Taking out the rocket soldiers would be so crucial. Also the front line. Oh, that is the front line tank. Beautiful. So this is now... This army is now sitting duck. Wait. Bain is already tech to tier 3? How? And he's going... Good lord. He's going for a tech center. I mean, his combat stats are atrocious. Look at this. He's lost so much. Oh, beautiful! Upps is just sending the rifles in because he knows that this is just an infantry army. Beautiful play. And this flank has also been called. Oh my goodness. Upps taken this game in absolute stride. This was just him reading Bain like an open book. Like an open source textbook that has been shared on Science Hub. Man, that was some beautiful game sense, I've got to say. 8 minutes deep, and Upps has not suffered any damage whatsoever. He has caught every single flank. He has used just the right unit counters, especially once the front lines were down. He sent only the rifles to chase the infantry army. That was just picture book, textbook play. Awesome stuff from him. We're going to be back with game number 2. See you in just a hot second. Look at the destroy tab. This is quite the stark difference here, is it? Right, see you in a sec.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
And run number 2 is being played out on cow level. Spot the Diablo reference. I mean, it's technically a Diablo 2 reference because there was no cow level in Diablo 1. Just saying, just saying. What about the faction picks? We've got Brits for Bain, which is very apt for him, and we've got France for Ultra Lord, which is not very apt. He is German. German, Nordisch by nature, I believe. Alright, so wer das liefers? Oh, some custom tile sets here. I think we've spotted that last time around that I casted this map. It's using some customs here. Also, I think this destroyed church is a base model that kind of got souped up with the destroyed bell tower, which is a bit larger than it's supposed to be. But then again, infantry are half the size and they're towering over civilian buildings, so there's that. Genetically altered mutagenic soldiers. Okay, what's it gonna be this time around? It is probably just gonna be double ref. this map lends itself even to a triple ref. Sometimes you can go triple ref all in, but the rush distance is not all that close, so there's that. Going for the southern and the northern derricks respectively, so nothing too crazy. Let me know what's been happening in your countries. We just have the usual going on. Austria catching Russian spies, but Austria is unfortunately like really historically a really weak defense against espionage. So I don't know. There is a video that I can recommend to pretty much everybody if you're interested in the history of this subject matter. Why does my country have such close ties to Russian spies? It is, I mean, it's historically right, because there's been, after World War II, the country had been divided between the Allies and the Soviets. And basically, this would be so juicy for that rifleman. And basically, there is also a very weak anti-espionage law, which basically just states that espionage is prohibited if and only if it affects the state of Austria. But if it is, purported against other entities within Austrian territory, then who cares, right? So as a matter of fact, we've got the NSA here, we've got the FSB here, we've got basically our spy capital. Vienna is the spy capital of the world. Wait, is that going to be an all-in push? And there are some really interesting videos on that subject. And last week we just again, we can find out that one of our highest government officials has in fact had ties to Russian spies. Oh, it's been spotted! The flank has been spotted. Beautiful. Ranger is here for line of sight. I honestly would be retaining the Ranger here. Yeah. Keep it on defensive duty. You know what's happening here. Power plants are coming. There's going to be a tug of war. He can send back both of the... Maybe either use the O-Truck for tanking, but that's risky, or send both of the Harvesters back on the gem patch. For now, the income is good enough. Beautiful. Snipes the NG. That is just... Man. Has Upps actually studied all the replays? I feel like Upps has studied every single replay. There's a service depot. That's a bit risky. So this would have been a good time to push on to the pillbox and kill it outright. Oh, a turret as well. This is just amazing play from Upps. Just inching his way forward. Camo pillboxes, alrighty. We've got the camos online. He just needs to make sure he doesn't fall prey to a southern flank. What about the Ranger? Oh, Ranger, where art thou? Wait, did the Ranger die somehow? Huh? Oh, no, far from it. Very, very far from it. You could park the Ranger here. Park the Ranger, stifle the income. Oh, yeah. Bain has noticed, that's fine. Ah, here comes the push. But still, that's so much mining time lost. And also some attention being diverted. The flank is spotted as well. That's gonna be a refinery down though. The ore truck is also a little bit in peril. I think that Upps is still in a commanding position even after losing this one tank here. He hasn't lost anything crucial just yet. Yep, riflemen are making mincemeat of this army. That is an actual raider though. GG! 2-0 for Upps. This has been a fantastic game from him, start to finish. He has been, I feel, a little underperforming in some of the other games that I've casted from him this season, but this one, 2 short and sweet ones, and they both just delivered straight up. He has studied the art of Bain, and he has completely countered every single move of his. That has been an amazing series. We're going to be diving back into the replay folder for more. Also, the team games are going to be coming up because I've gotten a replay package courtesy of Blackened with the 2v2 tournament results. Right, thank you for watching. I'm stoked to be casting some more OpenRA, And next week I'm going to be on Sports Week with my class, so I'm going to be casting offshore, if you will. We're going to be by Lake Milch at the sea in Carinthia. And we're going to have a grand old time, and I'm also going to be catching up on some casting with some makeshift gear. So expect the quality to drop, but the quantity to up. Alright, to compensate. Thank you for watching, I'll see you next time. 5 Aces, out.
Battle control terminated.